Hello everyone! How are you? This is Kay. Good to see you again. So today is the 7th of April 2024 and this is Sunday. So I will be doing the weekly forecast as Sunday's weekly topic. I will be covering the Forex pairs on my watch list and also WTI gold and indices, Bitcoin and also the news. So, and let's see which market tends to be active and tends to be very nice to trade this week. Okay, so let me, hold on, quickly get ready. So let's see. And I hope you're having a great weekend today. Okay. All right, my weekend has been quite relaxing. Actually, I took an interview video today. One of the GTS graduates is here in Dubai, and he interviewed me about some questions, and that video will be coming up soon, so please look forward to it. I think some of the questions are very interesting, so I really enjoyed that interview session. So that was really quite nice. And by answering these questions, also it helps me, it reconfirms me about my own philosophy, my own idea mindset. Because sometimes, I do things without knowing unconsciously, because it has been a pattern and routine already. But if someone asks me some questions, then I realize, I try to answer, and I'm able to verbalize those, answers, my ideas. So it's quite, good for me also to be asked some of the deep questions like that. Okay, so now I'm ready, so let me start now. Okay, so let me quickly say hi to everyone. Let's see, Nadim, thanks for joining, good to see you. All right. Oh, he says, I've been trading for 5 years and still can't learn. Every time I deposit dollars, my account gets washed. So that's about the risk management, right? I don't know how you trade, but most likely your leverage will be too high or your drawdown is too big, and that's why you blow account. So you better to learn the risk management part, which is, I think, one of the most important pillars in trading. Okay, Ichimoku Trader, good to see you. Thanks for joining. He says, when the Kumo is thin and upward downtrend, it's not trustable to enter. Yeah, because it's overbought, oversold. But he says, I noticed that when the Kumo is far away from the price, the trend continues. It continues, but if the Kumo is too thin, it's overbought. So it's better to stay away. Especially when the market is near the resistance support, then the market tends to retrace, so it's not ideal to enter trade when the Kumo is thin. So that's one of my rules. Okay. All right, hello Vic, good to see you, thanks for joining. And Photo, good to see you too. All right, Winstocks, good to see you too. Oh yeah, thanks for asking. Yes, my throat is now in good condition. Finally, I recovered. It took me like, few days, more than 1 week to recover my throat, but now I'm fully recovered. So I'm ready to do live this week, next week. Hello Musa, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Principals, good to see you too. And RRR, good to see you. Robo, thanks for joining. Yes, I will update those pairs. I covered the Forex pairs and gold, WTI, indices, Bitcoin today. All right. All right, Irvon, good to see you from Germany. Thanks for joining. Okay, and Key, good to see you too. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, Robo says, how many samples is good for confidence in system? Everyone says 100 trades. Yes, also I agree. 100 trades would be a good amount of trade to get confidence. If you're doing well in 100 trades, then that means you have been stable, profitable in the long term. So that's very important. If it's only 10 samples, clearly it's not enough. 50 is okay, but 100 is ideal. Okay. Triple R says, last week you said USD CAD break resistance, and also Euro CAD weekly got a head and shoulder. Yeah, let me check that one. Yes, I will check in a minute. Alright, DDR, good to see you. And everyone, thank you very much for joining. So now let me switch screen to TradingView. Okay, and first let me cover the Forex pairs on my watch list. I have the pairs from Euro USD all the way down to Swiss franc JPY. So let me cover these ones first, based on the weekly time frame. Because every weekend Monday, I check the weekly time frame because this is when the weekly candlestick closes, and we may see some new directions on the weekly chart. And it may be a very confirming or important direction throughout this week. So always check the weekly time frame every weekend and also Monday. So on this weekly analysis on Sundays, I only share the weekly analysis, but on Mondays, I also do weekly time frame and also daily and 4-hour time frame forecast. And that's done on the KTS Academy. So if you're interested, please feel free to join. You can see the details on the link on the below description. So yeah, Euros USD today on the weekly chart basis, this is continuously range as this is in the P wave, triangle P wave. So there's the market has no trend, and the Kumo is really thin. Kijun Sen is also flat, Tenkan Sen flat. Chikou span is also very close to candles, so there's no trend. So for now, I wait until the P wave breaks either direction. And next is the Euro JPY. Euro JPY is continuously bullish to me, and it's about to break the next resistance, 165.37, and I think it breaks all at any time. Sometime in the month of April, I think the market breaks the resistance and continues bullish. So I mark this arrow up to remember my analysis. And this is not overbought because the Kumo is still thick and up. So that means in the long term, it's bullish. So once it breaks the resistance, I think it continues that direction. So Euro JPY is bullish to me. So next one is the Euro CAD. This pair is completely range. Again, Kumo is completely flat. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are also, close to candles and very flat. Chikou span too close. So in the short term, in the lower time frames, I have been waiting for the breakout of the daily resistance, which is 1.4781. And when it does, this pair can be one of the best pairs because the target is 1.5041, and there is a room of 256 pips to trade. So I'm either looking for the entry opportunity before the break, but if not, I enter trade after the breakout of the resistance and continue follow bullish trend. But overall, in terms of the weekly basis, it's flat. So the breakout may not happen this week, but we will see. You can also set the alert above 1.4781, and once the alert triggers, you can come back and look for buying opportunities. And in this case, I never sell because this is range and very close to the resistance. But for the support level are way too far from the resistance. So that means even if the market goes bearish, there's no way to sell because most likely it continues range this way unless it breaks the swing low. So again, for now, it's about to break the resistance, so my bias is to buy. That's Euro CAD pair. And next one is Euro AUD. Euro AUD has been also range. Kumo is now flat. Kijun Sen flat also. Tenkan Sen is above the Kijun Sen, but they are very close to each other, and Chikou span touching. So I'm still waiting for the P wave to break either direction. At this moment, we don't know which way it breaks, so I will just take out the arrow and simply wait for the breakout to happen. But I don't think the breakout happens this week. So because to the, let's say this was bearish last week, but to the support of the P wave, there is still like more than 100 pips. And I don't think the market goes down 100 pips this week because the volatility is a bit smaller. So simply I monitor, but most likely I won't be trading Euro AUD this week. Okay, next one is Euro Pound. Euro Pound has been ranging too. Again, Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, and Chikou span is also very close. And every week there are lots of wicks up and down, so that means the market has been very choppy. So this one also, I'm waiting for the breakout of the support, which is 0.8492, and once it does, I follow downtrend. And the target is the support from the week of the 1st of August 2022, which is 0.8338. So that will be about 150 pips of room to trade. So I'm still waiting for the breakout of the support and sell on Euro Pound. Okay, next is the Euro Swiss franc. Euro Swiss franc has been bullish for the last couple weeks, and on the weekly basis, it's about to break the Kumo. So once it does, I think the trend continues bullish. And to the Kumo breakout, there's only 50 pips or so. So this week may break the Kumo, may break also the resistance, and continues bullish. So I just put arrow up this way so that I remember this is bull trend in the lower time frames. Okay, next is pound base pairs. So first, pound USD. This market is completely range. No trend. Kumo completely flat. Kijun Sen up, but Tenkan Sen flat, and Chikou span is also very close to candles. And in terms of the price action also, there's no direction. So this means this week we never know which way it goes, and we never know if the candlestick becomes bullish or bearish this week. So simply I walk away and check other pairs. And pound JPY looks much better because this is near the resistance also, just like Euro JPY, and now the Kumo is getting thicker and bigger. So it's stably bullish. So to me, this is bullish still. So whenever I see buying opportunities, I enter trades on pound JPY. And again, this is not overbought because of the Kumo shape. I think the trend simply continues bullish. So yeah, so far, let me just mark the ones that I think it's good. Pound JPY looks good. Euro JPY also looks good. It's bullish trend. And also waiting for the breakout of Euro Pound, Euro Swiss franc. Let's see. Yeah, Euro Pound also looks good if the market breaks the resistance support. So I mark, and let's see. Yeah, Euro CAD also good because if the market breaks the resistance, we can expect 256 pips of room to trade. So I mark purple on Euro CAD. And next one is Pound CAD. Pound CAD has been bullish, but the thing is that it broke the Tenkan Sen and it broke the trend line. And last week was bullish, but from here, my feeling is that it continues range. So first of all, I take out this trend line and I monitor and see if the market goes up again. The bottom line is to wait for the breakout of the resistance, which is 1.7339, but we will see how it goes. So pound CAD may not be the best pair because the resistance is still a bit too far. This is about 185 pips of room. So this week may not break. But if this week becomes a bullish bar, and next week also becomes a bullish bar, then sometime in April, it may break the resistance, and this can be the best pair to trade. So let's monitor every week until it breaks the resistance on pound CAD. But because I don't think the market breaks the resistance this week, I don't mark purple on this one. Okay, next is pound AUD. Pound AUD has been completely flat too. Now, Kumo is flat. Kumo is actually contracting. This Senko span A, if I zoom in like this, and you can see that the Senko span A is going down, Senko span B is going up. So this is like the Bollinger Band squeeze. The Kumo is squeezing now, so this means that the market is losing the volatility. And the Kijun Sen is flat, Chikou span touching, so we have no idea which way the market goes. So I simply will stay away. And next one is pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss franc is also about to break the resistance of the weekly, which is 1.1504. And it already broke the Kumo. But this Kumo breakout is not really significant, because this was not in the right order of Sanyaku Koten signal. So even if the Kumo breakout happens, it may retrace, is my feeling. And last week was a pin bar with a long wick pointing up. So this week may retrace. So unless it breaks the resistance, this may not be able to trade. Okay, next is the USDJPY. USDJPY is also bullish, and it's about to break the resistance. So I mark purple in that reason. But as I have mentioning every week, BOJ, Bank of Japan, may intervene as soon as the price breaks 152 area. So in that sense, it's risky to trade. So I mark purple, but you better not to choose USDJPY to trade this week. Okay, next is USDCAD. This market is also range, but so wait for the breakout of the resistance. Last week, you need higher on the resistance, and it was 1.3647. So let's wait until it breaks and see if it continues bullish the direction. Okay, but I don't mark purple because this is basically range still. Kumo is completely flat. Senko span A is up, but this Kumo is very tiny in sideways. So this is considered to be the flat Kumo. And every time the Kumo twists bullish bearish, the Kumo itself is not moving that much up or down. So most likely this time the Kumo twisted bullish, but it can be the fake. It may turn bearish Kumo anytime in the future. So you cannot trust this Kumo angle in this case. And Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen below Kijun Sen still, and Chikou span is touching, so no trend. So yeah, let's see if the market breaks the resistance from last week, 1.3647. Then this might become one of the good pairs. So in case if the market breaks the resistance level, I mark purple in that reason. Okay, next is USD Swiss franc. This market is completely range too. The price is within the Kumo and Chikou span touching. So as soon as I see the price in the Kumo, I don't want to take trades because most likely the market becomes very choppy. And lots of fake breakout happens when the market is in the Kumo. Yeah, and regarding the Kumo situation, this is the market where the Kumo, the market is within the thick part of the Kumo. So when the market is in the thick part of the Kumo, that also means that the market tends to be very choppy. And fake breakouts do happen in the lower time frames, so it's not ideal to trade. But if the price is on the thin part of the Kumo, for example like here, then the trend may continue, the market can penetrate the Kumo easily, and the trend may continue. Just like last time, this part, the Kumo became thinner and the market penetrated the Kumo in one single candlestick. Then the trend continues this way. Well, in this market, every week it has been very choppy, so it may be difficult to follow downtrend anyways. But in this bigger picture, you see the downtrend after the thin part of the Kumo breakout. And the Kumo breakout itself can be also a good sign, but what's more important here is when the price is within the thinner part of the Kumo, becomes less choppy, less spiky. But again now, the price is within the thick part of the Kumo, it tends to be very choppy. So from this reason, USD Swiss franc may not be a good pair to trade. Okay, next one is AUD USD, AUD base pairs. So AUD USD is now in the P wave. Again, this is triangle P wave, and Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat, Tenkan Sen flat, Chikou span very close. So there is no trend. It has been ranging for the last, ever since from the week of the 5th of February this year, the market has been range and choppy. So this is not a good market to trade these days. Okay, next is AUDJPY. AUDJPY is bullish, so I mark purple because the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen up, and the Chikou span above candles too. And the market has been supported by the trend line, the yellow trend line. So I think the price continues bullish this way. Now the resistance level is 100.13 level, and we have about 276 pips of room to trade bullish. So AUDJPY, I think it continues bullish. So I continue to look for buying opportunities on this pair. And next is AUDCAD. This market is completely range, and also like I mentioned before, the price is within the thick part of the Kumo. So that means last week was a big bullish bar, and it's about to break the resistance level of 0.8949, but the breakout can be fake because it's within the thick part of the Kumo. So it may not be ideal to enter trades on this one. Okay, next is AUD Swiss franc. This market is also within the thick part of the Kumo, and Chikou span is now above the candles, so it's a bullish momentum, and now seems like the market is breaking the previous support and the resistance level. So because the price is within the thick part of the Kumo, even if the market breaks these levels, it may become a fake breakout and it may go down. So I think the best scenario for this one is to wait for the break of the Kumo and then look for buying opportunities. And once the price breaks Kumo, then there will be another resistance up here on 0.6165, so it may be resisted. So we have to also be careful between the area of the Senko span B and also the previous resistance. So that means AUD Swiss franc may not be good unless it breaks 0.6165. So we'll see how it goes. And next is CADJPY. CADJPY is also continuously bullish, so I mark purple because the Kumo's up, Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen is also up, and Chikou span above candles. So this is also near the resistance. The previous resistance level is been quite strong, this area, up here. So let's see if it breaks the resistance from last week, 112.48. Then the next target is 116.85, and we have a room of about 430 pips to trade. So CAD JPY may also be one of the good pairs to continue monitor and look for buying opportunities. Okay, next is CAD Swiss franc. This market is also a very choppy range, and the price is resisted by the Kumo now, so it may not be bullish anymore, but rather the market may go down, I think, is my feeling from next week. So if I see downtrend confirmation, then I look for the selling opportunity. But if it goes down, I think we will see some other pairs trending nicer than this one. So most likely I won't trade CAD Swiss franc this week. And finally, Swiss franc JPY has been bearish. It's about to break the Kijun Sen. Kijun Sen angle is up, but and Kumo Senko span is up, so I mark purple. But Chikou span is very close, and every week the market has been very choppy, and so it may not be a good market to trade this week. I mean, if the market goes bearish, if it breaks Kijun Sen and also the previous support level, which is 116.58, then this may be good to sell. And the target is 162.10, and we can expect about 440 pips to trade. So yeah, if Swiss franc becomes stronger than JPY, then Swiss franc JPY may be good to trade. So that's my overview on these forex pairs on my watch list. So now let me move on to gold, XAU USD. Okay, hold on, let me just take a tea. It's a detox tea. It tastes really nice. All right, good to see everyone again. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so now this is gold, XAU USD. So as you can see, the price is up. It's renewing higher and higher now. So like I mentioned before, now this price broke the 2300, which was one of the targets. And after the breakout of 2300, then the next target is 2400. And looks like the market is heading towards that direction. Okay, 2400. So I have been looking for buying opportunities on gold also, but I couldn't find good entry opportunity. And also, to me, this one is overbought because of this thin Kumo on the weekly chart. So I want to wait. I prefer to wait for the retracement and bounce and buy in this situation. I mean, if I buy now, the market may continue bullish, and of course it may reach 2400 without retracement. It's possible too. But because of the thin Kumo, in case if the market retraces, the retracement becomes really fast, and the price may hit the stop loss easily in few minutes, few hours. So in that sense, for gold, I feel like if I trade buy right now, I feel like I'm jumping into the market. So I don't want to take entries for now. I prefer to focus on forex pairs and wait for the retracement on gold. But if you have been trading gold, if you have been buying the gold and holding, then you don't have to exit yet. You have to wait for the retracement and exit then. So gold has been bullish now, overbought, bullish. Okay, next is WTI. So WTI has been bullish too for the last couple of weeks, ever since the week of 11th of December last year. And now it broke the Kumo and it's heading towards the next resistance level, which is up here, 95.07. And it has been bullish, but over time on the weekly chart basis, this is still range because of the thin Kumo and flat Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, gold crossing now, and Chikou span is still touching. So overall means this whole picture, since up here the market has been ups and downs, but now this is still flat to me. So it was bullish last week, it broke the Kumo, it broke the weekly resistances also, but that means it can retrace anytime. So to me, WTI is not also a good market to trade this week, especially based on the weekly analysis. This may not be a good one to trade. So that was commodity, gold and WTI. So now let me move on to indices. Okay, index starting from Nikkei 225. So Nikkei has been bearish last week. It went down 1.96%, but it's still bullish because the price is above the Tenkan Sen. And Kumo, if you look at the Kumo angle, Kumo itself is bullish now. Kijun Sen is also up and bullish, and Tenkan Sen also. So it's retracing last week, but to me, it's bullish until it breaks the weekly Tenkan Sen. If the market breaks the weekly Tenkan Sen this week, then I think in the month of April will be retracement down to the weekly Kijun Sen. But if it doesn't break Tenkan Sen, let's say this week becomes sideways, and next week goes bullish trend without breaking the Tenkan Sen, but rather if the market has been supported by the Tenkan Sen, I think there's a higher chance that the market goes bullish continuously, up to 41,000 and 42,000 targets. So that's Nikkei 225. And next is Dow Jones. Dow Jones has been bullish too. Last week was bearish, but overall still bullish. Oh, but hold on. I just noticed that the market broke a Tenkan Sen last week on Dow Jones. So this is significant. The market may retrace continuously to the weekly Kijun Sen. So weekly Kijun Sen will be flat next week. For the next 2 weeks, Kijun Sen will be flat. So that means for the next 2 weeks, including this week and next week, the market may continue to retrace. So it may not be a good idea to buy Dow Jones this week. So wait for the retracement, wait for the pushback to buy. That's my recommendation on Dow Jones in this Ichimoku situation. And next is Nasdaq. Nasdaq was also bearish last week, but unlike Dow Jones, it didn't break the Tenkan Sen. Tenkan Sen angle is bullish. The Kumo itself is also bullish too. And Chikou span above candles. So to me, it's continuously bullish. So in the month of April, it may reach 19,000. So that will be the target for Nasdaq. Okay, next one is S&P 500. This market is also bullish still. It broke, I didn't break the Tenkan Sen yet, although last week was bearish. And Kumo itself is bullish now. Kijun Sen is up also, Tenkan Sen is also up, and Chikou span above the candlestick. So to me, S&P is also bullish, and Nasdaq is also bullish, but Dow Jones may retrace from here. So that's my analysis. Okay, so let me now move on to European index. So first, Euro stocks. So Euro stocks, I did the price theory analysis last week, 2 weeks ago, I think, and looks like the market reached V target, 5100, and last week was the retracement. So for now, let's see how far it retraces. If the market retraces down to Tenkan-sen, then that will be a new time cycle. So we can capture the next target by taking A and B and new C point and target the D point based on the time cycle and also the price theory analysis. Yeah, but so far this is still I wave. It's the I wave, so that means it can extend to the E target. So in this case, we just simply have to monitor every week and see how the price continues bullish or not. It has reached a V target, but it may continue to be bullish to E target if the market does not retrace. But if it retraces and push back, then we have to target based on the new V wave to expect how far the D is going to be after this. So yeah, for now, this is I wave to me. So although last week was bearish, it's continuously bullish. Okay, next one is FTSE 100, UK 100. This one was bullish, and last week it broke the resistance. Sorry, 2 weeks ago, it broke the resistance on the week of 25th of March, but last week, in the 1st of April, it has retraced. But overall, it's bullish trend still. Because of the Kumo is up, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both up, and Chikou span above candles. It's clear that this is bullish. And next, CAC France. CAC France has been bearish also, but still above the Tenkan-sen. So unless it breaks the Tenkan-sen bearish, this market is continuously bullish. So let's see how far the market goes bullish, or whether it breaks the Tenkan-sen bearish or not. Okay, so next one is German 40. Right? German 40 was also bearish last week, but to me, it's continuously bullish because the price above the Tenkan-sen still. So let's wait until the market completes the pushback and get ready to the next bullish trend from the price action, from the candlestick patterns. And next is the Nifty chart. Nifty has been bullish also still. Like I mentioned for the last couple weeks, again, the Kumo is still thick and big and up. So this is not overbought yet to me. Like I mentioned for the last couple weeks or even couple of months, for the last couple months, I have been saying that this is not overbought. So it can reach the next target, which is 23,000 in the month of April. So if you want to buy Nifty chart, still there's a good chance the market goes bullish continuously. And next is Australia 200. This one was retracement last week, but above the Tenkan-sen. So it's bullish continuously. In the month of April, it may reach 8,000. And finally, Hang Seng Index. Hang Seng has been range now. Kumo is flat, Senko span B flat, Senko span A still flat, and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen both flat too. And the Chikou span is now retracing and it's getting closer to the candles. So Hang Seng has been range now, but as I mentioned for the last couple of weeks, this market is on the reversal level, where the previous support is now becoming resistances. So unless the market breaks that level of 17 or 13, this is still range, or rather, this one is more bearish N wave. But if it breaks the resistance or the reversal level, then it may turn bullish after this. So we will see which way the market continues that direction. At this stage, I cannot really tell which way it goes. So I will come back next week and look for some new directions. So that completed all the indices. And now finally, let me cover Bitcoin, BTC USD. So Bitcoin has been bullish on the weekly chart, but again now you can see that the Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat also. Tenkan Sen is bullish, so in the short term it's bullish too. And yeah, this is actually bullish unless it breaks the Tenkan Sen. Because in terms of Ichimoku it's bullish, and also in terms of the price actions, I can see that 2 pin bars, and these wicks are pointing down. That means there are strong buying pressures than selling pressures. So it may continue bullish and mark the next all-time high. So that's BTC USD. Okay, so that completed the analysis I wanted to do on my watch list. So now let me cover news this week. Okay, so let me now pull up the news website and okay, calendar. And let's see. Okay, I simply go to here and click this week and click apply. Okay, so in case you access from phone, let me just make it bigger, zoom in, so that you can see all these numbers, any information. Okay, so now Monday the 8th, tomorrow, we have one big news in Switzerland. There's SMB's chairman Jordan speech. So it may impact the market, so watch out. Tuesday the 9th, we have ECB bank lending survey on euro. But usually this one not really impact the market, but just in case, it's better to monitor chart. And Wednesday the 10th, we have interest rate decision in New Zealand. But most likely, the rate will be kept 5.5% like last week, like last month. So I don't think this will impact the market unless there's a big surprise. And CPI in the US, this is one of the biggest news this coming week. CPI, Consumer Price Index in the US. And also especially CPI, ex-food energy has been impacting very much. So we better watch out on this one. And also interest rate decision in Canada. And BOC, Bank of Canada press conference will be there. And FOMC minutes will be there too in the US. So we have lots of big news on Wednesday. So please be careful. Before this big news, never trade, never enter the markets. Thursday, April 11th, we have monetary policy in Europe. So it may impact the market. And also producer price index ex-food energy in the US. So this one is also impacting very heavily. And ECB press conference will be there in Europe. And that's it. The Friday the 12th, we have harmonized CPI in Germany. And also Michigan sentiment report in the US, and that will be it, right? So to summarize, this coming week, we have to be careful on the news on Wednesday. Wednesday could be a big day for us. So let's watch out. Okay, so that covered the whole topics I wanted to cover today. So now let me take a tea and check some of your questions on this live stream. But again, thank you very much for joining, everyone. It has been quite a nice time for me also to be able to share my analysis to you in this YouTube community. So let's see how the markets will go this coming week. So in case if you join late today live stream, just to summarize on the Forex pairs on my watch list, I think the good pairs to monitor will be EUR-JPY, still bullish, and USD-AD, its range, but it's about to break the resistance 1.4781. And Euro-Pound also looks good if it breaks the support of 0.8492. Pound-JPY is continuously bullish also, and USD-JPY is also bullish, but be careful on BOJ intervention. And USD-CAD is also bullish and about to break the resistance from last week, 1.3647. And AUD-JPY also looking good, it's bullish continuously. And CAD-JPY is also bullish too, about to break the resistance. And Swiss franc-JPY may be good because it's retracing and it's about to break the weekly Kijun Sen. So these are the pairs I closely monitor this coming week. I monitor all the pairs, but I emphasize these pairs more. I mean the pairs I put purple more on to look for some trading opportunities this week. Okay, we'll see. All right, let's see. Thank you very much for joining. Good to see you again. Great to see you. Okay. Didier says, K is Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen zone is also important like Kumo zone. It's not really important but in terms of the candlesticks, but it is important from Chikou span viewpoint. Yes. Oh, Charles, thank you for joining. Thank you very much for your comment about the like button. So if you liked so far, please press the like button before you leave. That would be great. And please subscribe because the goal of my YouTube channel is now to achieve 100k subscribers. So if you can help me, that would be great. Okay. Yeah. So I've done a couple of analysis already. I covered the Forex pairs, gold, WTI, indices, and Bitcoin. So in case you miss one of the analysis, please review the archive. Okay, yeah, good to see you. Thank you very much for joining. Yes. Right, second channel. Yes, I will do that second channel live stream also. I have been doing some live stream on second channel for the last couple weeks, but yeah, I will do that also. Okay, Oli says, hello Kay, what's your honest analysis on pound USD up to the lowest time frame, because it looks a sell. Okay, pound USD, again, let me double check. Well, pound USD I didn't mark because this is range. I don't think this is bearish. This is purely range. So if you traded already, I recommend to just exit the trade because we cannot really tell which way it's going. And in this case, if you trade this kind of range market, then this will be already like gambling trade because we never know which direction it's going. So my best advice is to close your position and focus on the trending markets. Okay, Yang says, do you use leverage? Yes, I do. I use leverage, yes. Not too high though. I don't use high leverage. Okay. Yes, Supun, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Oppo, good to see you. Anis, thank you for joining as well. And David, good to see you too. All right. Okay, Oppo says the blue and green line is super trend. I am not really sure about the super trend, what that means. This green is called Kijun Sen and blue is called Tenkan Sen. These are the part of the Ichimoku lines. So I do use Ichimoku Kinko Hyo as main indicator, and these are the lines of Ichimoku. If you want to know about Ichimoku Kinko Hyo deeply, then you can also check my videos series part 1 to 5, and you get overall understanding of Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. And if you want to learn more deeply, you're always welcome to join the KTS Academy. In this community, I share not only my own analysis, my own trades, and also my own strategies, but also I share a lot about Ichimoku knowledges as well from the original books of Ichimoku. So yeah, you're always welcome to join. Okay, Musa says, how I will know the news important, is it red or yellow? Yes, so in terms of the news website, I only focus on the red ones. Like today, I only mentioned the red ones. The yellow ones are lower impact, so I don't really look at them. If I look at also the yellow ones, then that will be too many news every day, and I won't be able to trade. So it's always good to just focus on the red ones only. So yeah, this week we have lots of big news on Wednesday, so we really have to watch out. Especially CPI in the US has been impacting every month. So yeah, it can change the whole direction of the market, really. So you better focus on that. Okay, so I think that will be it for today's analysis. Again, thank you very much for joining everyone today. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, great rest of your Sunday, and hope to see you again soon. So until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.